Polished people, what's going on? It's your girl, the Polished Lady, and I am very excited to introduce to you one of Indy's most talented, one of my favorite girl boss, the Brunch Queen. It's so many titles I could give to you, but I'm gonna let Brittany introduce herself.
Hi, everyone. Thank you so much, Keela. My name is Brittany Collins. Again, local content creator under Authenticating Beauty. I am the Brunch Queen crowned, so definitely check me out for recommendations for brunches around the city. But we're talking today about a brand new venture that myself and my actual current wedding planner, shout out, upcoming brides, and it is called Indy Black Brides. So I am so excited to put this community together with her so that we can come together, empower one another, create that supportive network, because there's not a space currently for us digitally or in person to trade vendors, talk about when folks is getting on our nerves in this process, and really just support one another and put each other on to opportunities. Like my parents, they got married 2 times and it was at the courthouse both times. So like there's even some lack of generational knowledge of, you know, what does that look like in a family? We're a first generation wedding family for us. And so really just, again, how can we support one another through that?
Definitely. Okay, so you already hit on one of my questions is why do we need an Indy Black Brides? But it's important because even for me, you know, looking to in the near far future, you know, be a black bride. You talking about not having that community, and you've been creating that community with your wedding planner, and you guys have an upcoming event too, right? Tell me about that, a little bit about that.
Yes, so we do have our inaugural event coming up. It is on August the 28th. It is the Indy Black Brides Brunch Social. So we are happy to partner with the Gallery Event Center up here in the Castleton Mall area. It's popping. Come on up to the north side. And we are also partnering together with Chosen One Productions, which is what my event planner's business is under. So we came together. Gallery wants to showcase more of their space because they do micro weddings and events as well. They can do your bridal shower, all of that. And then we just want to, again, use this as an opportunity to show things off. We do have vendors already lined up. We've got Vogue Gallery that's interested. We have caterers that are there, decorators, florists, so on and so forth. And this is the first of many events because another piece of this is, again, how do we let each other know about our vendors? For us, we wanted to be very predominantly people of color owned in who we utilize. And you want to know a go-to spot. For me, it was like trading spreadsheets with other like brides I ran into. She's like, well, here's all my people. Here's what I do recommend. Here's who you just go ahead and bypass that. And we need to know because you're dropping a lot of bread on that day. A lot of bread.
Okay, so talk to me about, you know, when you are trading those spreadsheets, like what's the be in a bride's mind when they're getting ready for their wedding, their dream day?
What is your max budget? Honestly, like it's going to be a first financial test for you and your partner, period, of, okay, we're coming together and throwing a production, essentially. And what does that look like? What is your max like? This is it. That's all. And what is your wiggle room? What's your flexibility? I do not recommend going into tons of debt over a wedding. It ain't worth it. It really ain't. And we trying our best in my own to not get to that point either. And a huge thing that I just totally overlooked and didn't realize, food. Like the biggest expense of your wedding is feeding the people that come to your wedding, hands down. So really the second thing after like, this is our max all in, it's how many people can you prepare to feed? And so start with the caterer and work from there because that's going to set the tone for the rest of your budget. Or if you wait, it's going to blow up your budget.
Okay, and go ahead.
A month from now. So the ultimate goal is how can we circulate our black dollar amongst our vendors, and also how do we make sure that we are building strong black marriages from the get-go here in Indy.
And so the polished people, where they can follow you guys and just support the community.
So you can follow us on Instagram and Facebook at Indy Black Brides. We do also have a Facebook group that is launching as well. So if you aren't able to come out to our first event, that's okay. Again, this is a big part of it is creating a community that is ongoing. If you're a recent bride, if you got married this summer, go ahead and tap into, because again, give your knowledge, give your advice. We plan to bring in married couples, therapists, so on and so forth, because we also want to make sure you're building a marriage. It's not just to look nice on that day. I mean, look fly, flex for sure, but it's no flex if it's all said and done a year from now. Or
thank you so much, Brittany, for tapping in with me. I feel like she dropped so many gems on y'all. Like, I would never have thought, like, what's your budget is the first question. I'd be like, where's my wedding designer dress? Like, I don't know. I think I'm going to get married off, like, somebody's going to pick me up like Richard Gere did Julia Roberts in Pretty Woman. So anyways, y'all, thank you guys for tapping in. Make sure y'all follow Indy Black Brides. You guys don't want to miss. Lock in the date for August 28th for their first event. And just support the community. I always appreciate y'all for tapping in with me. Peace. I love y'all.